Ellie Schnitt's followers are like people who have given up on what it means to have a life.
Stool Scenes, episode 109. Wow, bittersweet. A bittersweet sentence, folks. Listen, I love you guys. We're gonna get right into it. We'll save the long talk, the sappy stuff for the end. Listen, the bathrooms at Barstool HQ, oh, folks, they're not a place you want to hang out. They're gross, they're smelly, and now they don't have locks on them. We got people walking in. Let's get right into it.
I'm telling you, whatever test we just did gave false positives. Because that door is broken and it has been.
Look, Francis, come here.
I don't think it was. To the point where I would have expected everybody at this table and these guys to be my spotters.
I'm pretty sure it's broken.
You need one of you guys needs to be on guard to be like,
Francis,
yeah, go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
lock it.
Okay.
It's locked.
That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good.
I don't want to do that.
It doesn't catch.
I just saw you taking a shit in your Packers hoodie. That was
Yeah,
awesome. I feel
okay with
good.
that.
I feel good about it.
I'm okay with that. Trey walked in on me last week.
Hate to see that happen to the cat. It's tough.
More like
Low moment in his career here.
Put NFL on your Twitter bio.
I actually think Hank might be on the inside.
What's that?
I think Hank might be
I
on
was
the
actually
inside.
saying to Frankie, we should create a fictitious company now and have totally fake people that we get makeup artists for next year.
Agreed.
Real, because they won't be able to stop that.
Agreed.
I'd actually love to ask Adele a question at his press conference about me.
Yeah.
As someone totally different.
I might go as a woman next year.
That would be
I might just shave and put on a dress.
Yeah, because they won't be able to stop that.
that's such a good idea. Like a fake news organization.
Yeah, and you just get fake IDs made up, everything, though, because that's how you pick up the credentials with a fake ID.
Yeah.
So if you just walked at the Super Bowl with a fake ID and makeup as that person, you'd get it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think fake credentials are going to work next year.
I don't think so either. I think you have to establish yourself as it depends how thorough their background checks are. If they look up a fake person, are they gonna realize that this person doesn't
Well,
exist?
the other, and I don't know that put this in, we just name people like Sirius that we know don't go and just say we're them and then show up with it
The fake ID?
impersonating them.
Yeah.
The only thing on that is the email, whether they confirm via Sirius email. But even then, we may find people who are just okay, yeah. The gist of it is we should start planning it now.
Agreed. Be careful what you say to Hank.
You think he's on the
fact
inside?
that Hank's not on that list was a little shocking to me.
He's not here right now.
Because if you'll recall, I believe Hank was on the list at the Super Bowl last year. Not the list, but they had a sheet of paper that they put up at every security stop
Right.
at the Mall of America.
It is strange
It said
that Hank
Hank's
was
name.
on it.
And now all of a sudden, Hank's not on the list anymore.
Replaced by Caravis.
Yeah.
Gav's not on it either.
Hank's been wearing a wire this whole time.
Well, maybe they didn't know it was Gaz because he was dressed as Hulk Hogan last time he went.
Or Kevin Garnett.
Dave Portnoy number 2 can get.
John Tavares infamously left the New York Islanders in free agency this summer to head up to the sixth side, as it's known, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Unfortunately for him, they have to play the New York Islanders this year, which is not a situation you want to be in. Frankie Borelli had his teeth out from the beginning, ready to strike at anyone, much like a snake.
Why? Are you mad? He doesn't want to hang out with me.
No, it doesn't matter. This is
I
what-
can't bring a Toronto Maple Leafs fan to my
I
home.
went to the Super Bowl with Eagle fans.
I don't want to.
She's not even a Maple Leafs fan.
Well, that's what I asked. Marina said yes.
She's a big freak. Frankie, what did you get her for Secret Santa?
Maple
Leaf
Leafs
socks.
This hurts. I'm bringing a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. But she's a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. I'm bringing a Maple Leafs fan to my seats.
I was sitting in Bubbly Gang to my seats.
Yeah, but that was a neutral site. This is the Collie.
But she's going younger.
You're looking great, babe.
Whatever.
Kevin to my seats in the bleachers.
Facts, yeah.
All right.
Rocky's rattled.
Yeah, it's like that's the first L I've taken for tomorrow. It's tough. They're already down 1-0.
And you're already called for first, like you know this is coming.
I like this. That's what's going a lot more. I asked Marina. I'm like, will you vouch that she's a Leafs fan? And she said yes.
I'm like sweating.
Marina dominates.
Absolutely dominates her.
He bought her Leaf stuff for Secret Santa.
Oh wow.
That was like a nice gesture for like Secret Santa.
Yeah, but
I didn't touch the socks. I had them postmated.
you knew she was a Leafs fan then.
Yeah, why'd you get a Leafs?
You didn't get her like Calgary Flames gear.
It's true.
They get a great team.
She acknowledges the team. Correct.
Well, she said she was going either way. She said like her family's going.
I know. It's fine. I'm just trying to find a way so that I don't have to bring it
I
from
told you 2 weeks ago I'm feeling about to eat at Borelli's, like 3 months ago.
I know you're going to the game. I'm just saying that I don't want to bring a Toronto Maple Leafs fan in my seat, but if that's what has to happen, it's going to have to
I don't
happen.
want, I'm not trying to.
No, you're
like
coming.
your seats.
Oh, it's like 1,000%. I just be. He's gonna be
The worst.
I don't think.
Don't let us win. Because you'll see a side of me you never wanted to see.
What side's gonna come out
Who are you gonna say?
Former employee of ours.
Oh, JSB.
Right next to Frank.
I'm going to absolutely hate you. I'd actually probably not go to the game.
Frank, you've been talking about
She's a huge Leafs fan. That would mean the world to her.
That would be so fucking mean.
What, dude? Nice. Who died and made you king here?
They're my tickets and my seats. This is my.
I took Kevin.
That was
NLCS in my seats.
That was when I kind of like just that that was a good point.
If it's content, it's content.
That was a great point. This was all so great and fluffy butterflies like 3 days ago, and then I asked Dave to go to the game.
Wait,
and now it's turned into my
Dave
worst fucking
Portnoy
nightmare. Now it's my worst fucking nightmare.
Going to your team's game a nightmare? No.
Now my dad's about to get caught with all this smoke now. He's coming to the game too.
Is he gonna cry when John Tavares'
Probably.
video comes out?
Probably.
If JT scores, will you cry?
What are you gonna do if your dad cries and stands up and gives JT a standing up?
Oh my God.
Just too much going
The
on.
fact that you haven't realized that they're gonna cheer the video is like insane to me.
I'm starting to slowly think some people will cheer, but I
Of
think
course
the problem
some-
is the boos are always gonna
Bro,
be louder
he
than the
was
cheers,
the
and
best
once the boos come
player.
out, it's gonna overtake.
He was the best player on your team for 7 years. They're gonna cheer.
He left them dismantled, bloodied on the floor. Like it's not like he said thank
first
you.
place team.
Yeah, that's because we rebuilt, we got stronger.
Great.
We have
What's
at
the
least-
worst possible outcome? John Tavares hat trick and everyone throws their hats on the ice.
Oh my God.
If you want to shoot it.
Him scoring one goal is the worst situation.
Well, no, I'd say 2 is probably worse.
3, even worse than that.
Yeah. If he's, what's the record for goals in a game?
If he scores, Frankie, he
Definitely.
owns you.
Hey, listen, I haven't watched a single second of Islanders hockey or hockey in general this year. John Tavares is going to score tomorrow. Absolutely. 1,000%.
No, he is.
Score a lot of goals. How many goals does he have this year?
Oh, almost
How many?
40.
35? He scores every 2 games?
Almost 40 already.
Did he score last game?
I don't pay attention. You don't pay attention.
You don't pay attention, but you knew right away, like 35.
That's false.
You don't pay attention.
No, that's completely false.
Does he know where you sit? Like, is there a chance he scores and then points at you?
He is the most antisocial, weird superstar in the world. He's not going to be able to handle them all.
You think he's going to go back to Borelli's tonight? Old time suit?
No, he forced the team to move their hotel. Usually they stay at the Marriott right across from Borelli's. He's not. He's the only team all year.
You know it's him?
Yeah. I think tomorrow we're just going to write, ban John Tavares.
Yeah.
Wow, what is he going to do?
If, what
We
if
don't have much line
Go
space.
to Borelli's.
No chicken parms. Oh wait, you already denied that anyways before.
Yeah, for good reason.
Damn. What if the Islanders win like 10-1?
There's no way your dad would deny him service. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He'd cry. He'd give him a chicken parm sub with a side of tears. He's so happy.
If he scores, what is your plan of action? Do you have a backup plan, or is that just dead?
Are you gonna bring an octopus just in case you have the hat trick?
I can see the Islanders fans throwing all their hats on for him.
That would be the best moment, I think, in sports history.
In the collie?
In the collie?
His hat off and in the moment.
Just getting swept up in the moment. It happens, dude.
Yeah, it happened to Jimmy Fallon.
We're all sports fans at heart. You just love sports moments.
Frankie falls for the theatrics every single time.
If John Tavares had trick with Islander hats on the ice, you'd have to fold up shop.
The house that
would
John
be the end.
Tavares built. The Islanders are cheering the video. When is it coming out? When's the video coming out?
Probably like first stoppage of the first period.
You're gonna hear that music. They're gonna have
This
nice.
is the biggest moment of your life. Like, if it's like a standing O for John Tavares, what are you gonna do?
You're gonna walk out. You should walk out.
What happens if it's a unanimous boo? Is that a huge...
You don't win.
Why?
Because we don't really care then. We'll just care about something else.
What happens if it's the loudest boo you guys have ever heard?
I've heard Goodell get booed way louder.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, February hockey. I'll move on.
This is the biggest test because this basically is a question of do you have your finger on the pulse of the Islanders, like, fan base?
I thought I did until that video came out yesterday.
And then, yeah.
Danielle's going out to buy a jersey right now. That's who's taking the seat. She's on the way to the NHL store right now to go buy a brand new John Tavares jersey. This is what I've always done with my tickets, right? I used to do this with like my cousins. When my cousins didn't pay attention enough to the season, I'd go by myself.
We're about to go buy a
I
jersey.
didn't like greet this. I'm Canadian. Like I have a dual citizenship. I've literally been going there since I was a child. Yeah. So what do you?
Now it's a war, though. I'm just like
It's
now.
only a war. It's fine. If you're gonna make it a war, it was a hockey game 2 minutes ago. It can be a war. You're just nervous. Like I'm not nervous. Like the Leafs are gonna win. Like you're just nervous.
In college, there was a guy named Johnny Football, an electric young man that threw the ball all over the field. He seemed larger than life, folks. Drake was talking about him. The whole nation was talking about him. Fast forward a few years, he's working for Barstool Sports. We got the inside track on all things Johnny, all things EB, his agent. We got him working for us. We're getting the information right from the beginning, right? Casey, on the in?
Think we should cover that or no? Should we break that?
What? Said Johnny Manziel got released from the CFL.
Huh? Not us. Ian Rappaport got that scoop. Not the girl who carries the water.
On the Eric Burkhardt propaganda list, he was signed or something else, Casey would probably be glowing about it. But anything that's negative with the team Burkhardt, we don't get. That we
Carries the water right here.
gag.
Kyler Murray's hands are not a question.
She's on to Kyle Murray. Is she gonna be hosting the podcast with her next season?
Who fucking knows?
Today, and it didn't bother me as much. Like it still bothered me, but just not as much.
Oh shit.
Breaking news here for your girl Casey Smith.
What? Johnny Manziel's been released
Oh.
by the Alouettes. We got Brock on the phone from Canada. What do you got, Brock?
Bryant got released from the CFL.
But if I can't talk to them, then how do I spin that?
I don't know. I'd be like, it'd be nice to be in the loop.
So I can just throw them under the bus?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you'd think we'd have that info, right?
If only we had a line to him, but...
If only we had a line to him. They only released he's readily available when we're talking about how small hands don't matter.
Country girl, shake it for me now. Shake it for me now. Shake it for me. If you're a catfish swimming down deep in a creek, you may know who Luke Bryan is, folks. And he came in the office. He's a handsome son of a gun. And you know what? Our friend Erica Nardini, not only our friend, our matriarch, our CEO, she's a big fan. Luke Bryan just got the chance to meet Erica. Wow, what a moment. You can cut out the singing. It was a little bit awkward.
You grunted at me when you said, "When's Luke Bryan getting here?" I said 2:45, and you went, "Ruh."
I didn't do a meeting.
You know what, actually? Kevin,
That got played back to me. I just want to let you know and I don't appreciate it.
What?
That got played back to me that I grunted at you. I heard it from a third party, and I just want to let you know I don't appreciate it.
Where'd you go, Erica? Did you get your intro?
No, no one even says hi to me. That's a fucking no-name person.
Are you gonna be okay? Oh yeah.
What'd you think? What'd you think from up close?
I mean, it's cute.
I mean,
Did you think? He's thick.
yeah. I mean, he comes
I
with
like
the
that. I
entourage
thought
too.
he'd be, yeah, big entourage. A little big.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
He's a big deal.
What?
Oh, you kidding me?
What you gonna do? Can we pin him with something? Hey, I do got breaking news.
What do we got?
Just playing.
You want me in?
Wait, come on.
No, I'm in a meeting.
Come on.
Thought it was important.
I'm in a meeting.
Hey, he's coming.
I really wanted to meet Luke Bryan, and nobody is nice. This is not nice. It's really nice to meet you.
I heard they were having some fun with you. They
They're very
said
mean to me.
they said you were they were having fun with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Where's the posters of me? No posters of me. Nice to meet you.
I didn't
Nice
do
to meet
it.
you. Thanks for coming by. All right, goodbye.
I didn't do it. Kevin did. The t-shirt game is a ruthless game. It's a quick, it's a hard, it's a fast game. Frankie Borelli learned that lesson the hard way this week because he made a shirt of John Tavares as a snake. And unfortunately, instead of looking like a backstabbing, slimy, even though snakes are slimy, people don't know that, creature, he made a menacing king cobra, something that strikes fear in just about any creature.
Just made just for the game.
We're ready for war tomorrow. Snake won't be able to handle it.
Yeah, I mean, isn't a snake like one of those deadly? That's kind of cool.
He's on like a cobra too.
He's like Black Mamba. Is that a Tavares supporting shirt or negative?
He's a fucking snake, dude.
Yeah, but that's like a badass snake.
Come on.
King cobras are sick, dude.
That's like the most deadly.
He's not
He
deadly.
snipes.
He's a
so fast.
He's a slithering, no personality piece of shit.
He can kill you so fast.
One bite can kill a man.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the rules.
You really should have picked a different animal than a snake. That's like
Shut the fuck up,
Dan.
Garden snake would have been nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not like a killer snake.
Yeah, like a
It's the design. It's the way to make it look like a snake. You can't do a fucking garden snake.
Yeah, you can.
Snake you picked is like, I'd pick that snake over anyone. I'd sign that snake to a 10-year contract.
Well, he wouldn't sign with them, but
No.
Snake. I don't care what kind of snake you
King
are.
Cobra.
What about Black Mamba, dude? Kobe literally gave that nickname to himself to get people to forget about
Would you want your
Colorado.
face on that picture? That'd be pretty badass.
He did. I mean, that's exactly
Kobe loves it.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just a Black Mamba now.
Oh, I agree, but a king cobra is a sick.
It's
kind
a
of snake.
great shirt. There's nothing.
Kind of looks like a pro shirt. It does.
Orange and blue. How could
That's-
this possibly be a pro shirt?
Marina, what do you think?
I think it looks pretty good.
I mean, if she just trashed it, I would have like lit this place on
No, I
fire.
think it looks good.
She loved this shirt.
You don't like it?
I could see. I guess
It's gonna. He's gonna stand
Just
out.
because Dan is putting
No.
the narrative in now, you never would have thought that it was pro
If you
John
were still
Tavares.
on the Islanders, you'd say that was a pro shirt, correct? Like
No,
the
we
Cobra.
would never call him a. The
Why would you
whole
call him a
team's been
snake?
calling him a snake
Yeah, but
because
it's
he
like
slithered his way out of the season, out of the team.
right.
He made a last-second decision. What is with your facial expression?
A cobra is like a
you
badass
literally
type of snake.
love this shirt, anti-Tavares. You
Until
asked
he
for a
said
version
that.
of it.
That is a good point. A cobra is like a cool, like it's
You
a
would never know
killer
it's a
snake.
cobra. It's just a way. It's the design to make it look like a snake. If it was just a little fucking,
I
it would look like
hate
a
agreeing with Dan, but like the Black Mamba, isn't that a snake?
Yeah, but he's not calling himself a snake. Then you're going
That's
against
gonna make sure. So for
You should
weird.
put snake on the back, like a number, like his number, and be like snake.
the snake's right. Number's right here.
No, I mean like like Tavares or
It
like
should
snake,
just say
like.
snake on the nameplate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then his number on the
He
back.
is a snake. The logo is a snake. Am I going crazy right now? The logo is a snake.
But it's too cool looking of a snake, is what I'm saying.
So we made it look too good.
It
that's
actually the number somehow makes it look cool.
Traitor.
It should just say Trader on the back.
They make a crew now.
This is outrageous.
Wait, let me see it.
This is crazy.
I think under 91 it should just say Trader.
Then it's like a billboard. I mean, how do you not know it?
That's what you want, though.
How do you not know that this is? What
I mean,
it
I
is?
do. I guess it's the colors, are in your favor.
It's just such a cool logo.
But like
that
a
everyone thinks it's like-
rattlesnake or a cobra, like strike fast. Like that almost seems like that could be
That's
pro
what he
hockey.
did. He struck fast.
But that's like the goals.
Or like some free shit or like half off.
He sniped. He like grabbed our
Let me
necks.
put it this way: if he was on the Islanders, that would 100% be like a shirt Islander fans would buy. Correct?
No, we've never called him a snake.
He looks deadly though. He's
Why
like
would you call him a
big and,
snake?
like-
Why would you call him a snake?
A cobra.
But we're calling him a snake.
I know there's other athletes probably who have a nickname like the Cobra, and it's meant as like positive.
So you should get rid of the number and then put this.
No, I just think 91 Trader.
Right here?
Yeah, Trader.
I don't see the value in writing trader, but I mean, it just turns it into like, oh.
It's just too beastly of a snake right now.
That's exactly what the problem.
It's because we made it big, so you can see it from distances. Like all these things you guys like.
What if you made this
The
just
snake
blue?
is like, I get it. It's like, but it's like.
It's the first time I'm hearing about this. I've had this thing for a month. This logo.
The 91 I've never seen on it. The 91 like makes it a cool shirt somehow.
But I wasn't trying to look bad.
I mean, the one you showed me earlier, it's like, oh, it's kind of dull. He's like a snake. That one's like cool. Like all the colors and shit, it looks cool.
It's cool. Like a Leaf fans may be like, where do we buy that?
Why would they want their guy to be a snake?
Because it's a snake.
We're not calling him a cobra though. We're calling him a snake.
Like Jake the Snake Roberts. Like it's
like Durant's like whole entire like personality is going down the drain because he's a snake. Like everyone like tweets at him a snake.
Yeah, but it's like inflections. Like, oh, that guy's a snake. Oh, that guy's a fucking cobra.
Alright, so now we're going like against like we should like the whole fan base has been calling him a snake. That's the whole thing.
What I'm just saying, maybe what Trader on the pocket. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm getting fucking. I don't know, man. Do you think this looks too pro, John Tavares? You think it looks cool?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty badass. He's a big ass snake. Yeah. No, I see it. I get what you're saying.
I can't believe Big Cat did this.
It's the 91 makes it look like
It's a thing, like, you know.
But this is the image that we've been using. Like,
Well, if Islanders fans are gonna recognize it as like,
well, it's their
image.
colors.
But like, if this is like the image they've been
Don't you
tweeting,
think
like,
you should have 91 under Trader?
I don't think you should have 91 at all.
The
Yeah, I would just say
91
Trader.
the
91 makes it like you're like on our team, you're
The
on our
91,
jersey.
the
You're
91 is what changed the entire shirt.
like we would put that on a pro shirt. Like
Yes.
he's number
Second
23.
person.
That's
He's-
exactly what I just
Take the
said.
91 off.
I think the problem with it's not the 91. You guys think that he looks too cool.
It's
The
a cool.
91 also.
Yo, if I was like,
A Leafs fan may buy that sweatshirt.
if I was like, I'm like the Python, it would be cool. You know what I mean? Like,
It's a cobra.
Yeah.
yeah, like he's
Like a
gonna
king
just,
cobra is like.
he's gonna fucking score a goal.
And that's what he did to the Islanders. That's why we're
I
calling him a
know,
snake.
but it's also a snake can be a cool thing, and you made it
Right.
look cool.
Black Mamba. I'm trying to.
I don't know, man.
Get a picture
A
of his
snake can
face
go
where he's
both
like,
ways.
like his dumb face, not his like
Or like
smiling
his eyes
cool
X'd
face.
out, or he's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, make his,
Yeah, like do
he
a
looks
circle
he looks
across
very
it out.
like suave, and he looks like a badass snake.
Daniela may wear that shirt.
Daniela's out buying a jersey for the first time in her life to go to this game tomorrow.
No, there are rumors she's wearing Lee's pajama pants.
Oh, that's a kill
Why is
shot.
Marina involved in this?
That's a kill shot. Oh no.
That is
The
bad.
PJs.
You can't let that happen.
So now I
Frank.
can't wear this as a third sweatshirt.
We'll just workshop it. Just done the clowns are like.
He would let me do the clown. I would have
Or like
gladly
a
done
rat. Why can't you make him a
See,
rat?
that's the thing. A rat is bad through and through. A snake
Everyone's
goes both
calling
ways.
him the snake,
I
though.
know, I get it, but
I can't just call him the rat.
you guys picked the wrong animal. Just get him. Should have picked a weasel or a rat.
A weasel. Right? It's like, oh, a weasel.
What about like a
What's so
snake
bad about
emoji
putting
with his
Trader
face on it and then he draws it out?
Oh, it's too late tomorrow, right? I mean, you
Yeah,
can't.
but you
have
can
It's the colors are too
I think he
cool.
looks like if
You guys are thinking too much into it, right? If an Islander fan sees an orange
He looks too cool.
shirt with John Tavares' fucking
If you
face
put
on a
Kobe
snake,
Bryant's
they're not gonna be
head-
like, oh, well, maybe he actually thinks that he's like the cool guy who wraps people around his neck. No, he thinks that it's the guy that was walking around his fucking pool and then decided to leave the Islanders on July 1st.
They buy that. If you put hands down.
That's what he's like smiling, like he's like cocky.
That's what he is, though. He's a snake.
He's the man.
He's a smiling, cocky
He
cobra.
looks like a
Like
cool
that's
snake.
cool.
I want him on my team. Is what it looks
Like
like.
a garden snake, not
Yes.
like a cobra.
Why can't it just be a snake?
C, cunt strong. The C, coward.
Oh, coward is cutting.
So the big C was just coward.
And I have to just lose the snake.
No, keep the snake, and where the C is, coward.
That won't take away from how cool the snake looks. I guarantee if I get that made, you're gonna be that thing still looks sick.
The 91. Guy doesn't know how to, like, I've been through this song and dance so many times.
Jason Witten, you may have seen him on Monday Night Football. Well, he's not going to be there next year. He's going to be on Monday Night Football on the field instead, not announcing. We broke the news to Barstool Smitty and everyone else who is not a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. And we have, Spider, who's my G, as he's known around here. My G, as he says. Unfortunately, Frankie, he got stabbed in the back by him.
No.
What up, young Cobra?
You know what? I brought this guy to opening night at the Coliseum. It was our first game back at the Coliseum in 5 years. This guy was there. He fell asleep in the second period.
It was a great game.
He fell asleep in my biggest moment. But we were able to get through that. We're going to get through this.
That's right.
I was real mad at him that day. People forget that I had season tickets for 10 years. No one forgets that because I talk about it every day. I had season tickets, and I used to not allow my cousins or like friends to come to the game with me if they weren't paying attention enough. And I brought Spider to opening fucking day at the Coliseum, and he fell asleep. But we got through it.
We won, right?
We did. We got that dub. Spider.
Cobra.
I saw Spider walking with that blue sweatshirt. I knew exactly what was going on.
That should be the chair for tonight. It's like dodgeball.
See, that's pro Tavares now.
You think?
Yeah. Once the narrative has changed, it's over. By the way, did they say they were able to do that?
Yeah. They said 2 p.m. pickup. Is that going to be an issue? I have a feeling they're going to hit me back before then and say they're ready. So.
I mean, you should have prioritized mine over Daniela's. This guy went and made Daniela a sweatshirt for tonight.
Well, no, I've never seen him. I mean, I've seen him like watching games by himself in very odd situations. I mean, I've told that story. We're at West Virginia. We're driving home in the sticks of West Virginia, and it was the Islanders were long since eliminated from the playoffs, and he pulled over in the middle of the woods and made me drive so he could like freak out listening to the game. It's just like me and him.
We released the Barzy shirts because he scored a hat trick.
I was with you.
Yeah.
I remember that. Any thoughts on Witten coming out of retirement to play again?
I didn't know it was.
I guess that's the word on the street right now. Would you want him on the pass?
No.
No?
No, I mean he's no. I mean I don't hate Witten. I can't imagine him being effective at this age. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Dallas Cowboys on Twitter.
Oh, he's going back to the Cowboys?
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of Jason Witten, I always think of the tight end the Eagles drafted like 2 or 3 picks before him. L.J. Smith. Do you know what he's doing now? Washing cars or something.
That was actually going to be my guess.
Yeah.
Selling
car
cars.
washer? Or
Yeah.
sell, yeah. Even better. Good for him. Go little John.
Is there any less tension now that the Eagles have a Super Bowl between NFC East rivals?
No.
Do you feel a little
Still-
more relieved?
I still hate the Cowboys. I respect Jason Witten, though, and Tony Romo, and even DeMarcus Ware, guys like that.
Victory is not achieved until achieved is victory.
You retire how many times from Fortnite? Every night?
I've never retired from Fortnite.
I feel like that's the header of like every blog. Like, tonight's the last night of my life. Victory!
Every blog is guaranteed victories aren't guaranteed unless victory becomes guaranteed.
Life isn't giving you some sort of monumental William Wallace type speech. Love it. That's why I watch.
It's not about.
The food.
How many W's did you get last night?
Depends on your definition of a W.
Good time for that.
As long as you have integrity, it's
As long
a
as
W.
as long as the squad knows they're full of integrity, it doesn't really matter.
No, it matters.
What about how many total wins are you at now?
Not
Depends on what you
enough.
call a W.
Over 10 though? Victory Royales. Oh, less?
I saw you get picked off last night by the goddamn force field. What year? How do you still get picked off by the force field?
That was like early Smitty Fortnite. That's a throwback.
The storm, and then I accidentally barricaded myself in.
Box yourself in.
It was time to see what John Tavares had in store for Islanders Nation It was a big game. Everyone's has tensions high, so high that Frankie said some rather unsavory things towards Glenny Balls.
Nope, I haven't. I've actually helped him because he made his first version of the anti-Tavares shirt ended up being like a very cool pro-Tavares shirt. And he actually inadvertently gave him like a new nickname, the King Cobra. Yeah. But his new shirt is on point.
It's not ready yet. And you want to know why it's not ready yet? Because Spider is busy making the King Cobra shirts for everyone in the office. So they're just printing 1 million King Cobra shirts, so we can't get our shirt ready. So my shirt's not going to be ready for the game, I don't think.
And everybody else is going to have pro.
Well, I mean, Robbie Fox, Glenny. Like, I mean, how long is it going to take to make Glenny's fucking shirt?
The fans are out. Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Brady's on edge.
Frank.
He just turned to beat Bryan.
Frank.
He stole my Billy Jean. No.
Breaking Frazzle over here.
Don't back down, Glenn.
That you don't do in Long Island.
Frankie, that
Get in there, balls.
That's right in my playbook thing. You start lashing out when things are getting hot and heavy around here. I don't hate it. That's right.
Thoughts, Glenn?
What?
Any thoughts?
No, I mean, he's lashed out. Look at him. He's beat red. He feels bad about it. It's okay. I don't mind if Dave says or anything, but Frankie, we've been good buds for 2.5 years. That was a low blow. Never thought that would come out of Frankie, but well, yeah, you can tell he feels bad about it.
Like his face changed.
He's beat red.
Yeah.
Beat red. He feels bad.
Wow.
Team Reds. Just like.
Well, Spider pissed me off. He's like, I'm like, dude, where's our hoodie? He's like, I'm still waiting on a couple. I'm like, whew.
For the record, I didn't know this was taking up your time getting a shirt ready.
I told Spider that I would go get him myself.
He's like, they're printing out the next 3. I'm like, well, the other 2 done? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, can we just go? He's like, well, I'm waiting on more. I'm like, whew.
It is kind of a misallocation of resources.
It's ridiculous.
It's Islanders Day.
I would agree.
For
with
Christ's
that.
sake.
I would agree with that. It's just we're excited for the return of the Cobra.
King Cobra returns, dude.
Stool Scenes episode 109. This is normally the part where I would say, we'll see you next week, folks. But you won't be seeing me next week. Not because I'm going on some sort of faithful journey or something bad's going to happen. Hopefully, knock on wood. All I'll say is this. I'm extremely proud of what we've built with Stool Scenes. 190 episodes. I got it right here. 5,700 minutes of behind-the-scenes content. 2 times a week, 30-minute episodes. We've grown together, folks. You may love me. You may hate me. A lot of you seem like you hate me, but some people are very nice too. And I'm very, very appreciative of everyone that's watched the show, even if it's just to say something mean, or it's just to say something mean about Nate, or it's something to say mean about whoever. Whoever it is, we appreciate all of you because it's been very fun. I will say this. There's growth in every single company. Riggs was doing Syrian genocide blogs 2 years ago. Now he's a golf big shot. He's running all over the Masters. He's doing radio. Everyone grows. Everyone learns. I'm going to be doing a lot more outdoors, a lot more radio stuff. I'm still going to be involved, but this is now going to be a Henry Lockwood production, and it's going to be very good. It's getting revamped. We got more cameras. We got more people. We got more firepower in every direction, and I guarantee you it's going to be a very, very, very good product. You ever heard of a thing called Pardon My Take? This is when you do the pan. You ever heard of a thing? Now it's quick. It's back. Now, you ever heard of a thing called Pardon My Take? It's Hank Lockwood production. The Corp, Sports Advisors, this dude is all hits. And now, I will give the ceremonial Stool Scene sheet over to Hank Lockwood. I wasn't planning that part. That's why I kind of fell flat. All I will say is thank you very much. And for the last time, then, it was bittersweet. I'm not going to cry. But it is, you know when you get those things right here? I'm going to say, what a week. Go watch Barstool Outdoors. This is my favorite thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'm walking out or else you're just going to keep filming me and I don't want to say more things that are going to incriminate me. Throw them out.